Hello, good morning students. Today I am going to teach you Standard 8 Subject History, Lesson number 1 Sources of History. Let's begin with the first chapter, that is Sources of History. Introduction. As we all know that we have studied in the previous standard ancient and medieval Indian history. Now, this year we are going to deal with modern Indian history. Historical sources includes material source, written source, and oral sources. Similarly, sources based on modern technologies is included, that is audio, video, and audiovisual sources. Now let us study about the material sources. Various objects, monuments, places, coins, sculptures, etc. can be included in the material sources of history. Now let us go to the next topic, that is buildings and places. The period of modern Indian history is believed as period of European, especially the British rulers, and governance of princely states. In this period, various buildings, bridges, fountains, water supply systems were built. These buildings includes government offices, residences of officers, leaders, revolutionary palaces, rulers of princely states, forts, prisons, etc. Among these monuments, many buildings were intact even today. Some are declared as national monument, whereas some are converted into museum. For example, Cellular Jail in Andaman. It is the best example. While visiting these sites, we get information about contemporary history, architecture, nature of the monument, and also the economic condition of that particular period. Just as Cellular Jail in Andaman, we get information about the revolutionary work of V.D. Savarkar by visiting Mani Bhavan in Mumbai or Sevagram Ashram or Wardha. We get information about the history of Gandhian era. Students, do you know? At the Aga Khan Palace in Pune, we can see different objects, documents, giving information about the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Now let us go forward on the topic, that is statues and memorials. During the pre-independence and post-independence period, memorials of many personalities were erected in the form of statues. These statues are also important for the study of modern Indian history. The various statues provide information about the full name of the concerned person, birth and death details, and a biographical sketch of the person. Just as the statues of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there are memorials which are erected in the memory of various events, which gives information about the concerned event, period, people related to the event, etc. For example, Hutatma Smarak at various places. Let us go forward on the second sources, that is written sources. The following aspects include the written sources of modern Indian history. It includes correspondence, factory accounts, foreign accounts, newspapers, biographies, periodicals, factory records, autobiographies, and books. Newspapers also provide us information about the contemporary events. Along with it, it gives detailed analysis of a particular event. Views of eminent peoples, editorials are also published. Get information about the political, social, economical and cultural happenings of that period. Pre-independence period, newspapers like Jnanoday, Jnan Prakash, Amrit Bazar Patrika, Dinbandhu, Kesri acted as an important source of awakening the minds of the people. Through this newspaper, we can study the British policies regarding in the British period. Newspapers were not only the source of political events, but also the source acted as a social reformation. Nibandhmala, written by Vishnu Shastri Chiplungkar, and Shatapatra, written by Lokitawadi alias Gopal Hari Deshmukh, in the weekly Prabhakar comments on various social and cultural issues. Now let us know further. Students, now in January 1920, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar started the formerly Mook Nayak. But later Dr. Ambedkar had to leave for higher studies to England, and hence he handed over his papers to his colleagues. In April 1927, Dr. Ambedkar started the newspaper Bahishkrut Bharat. Through the medium of Bahishkrut Bharat, he wrote the reformation of common people and bringing unity among them. Apart from this, he also started two more newspapers, that is Janta and Prabhuddha Bharat. Students, you're not getting bored, right? Now let us move forward with the next topic, that is maps and drawings. Map is also regarded as an important source of history. The changing nature of a city or a particular location can be traced through the maps. The Survey of India was an independent department established during the British period. The Survey of India was an independent department established during the British period. So, scientific methods of survey, they have created maps of India, various provinces of India, cities, etc. Similarly, the plan designed by the architects proves important from the view of study of architecture of a building as well as phases of development process of a particular area. For example, the Department of Mumbai Port Trust has the original plan of the Bombay Fort. Information about development of Bombay city can be understood through the plans drafted by architects and engineers. Now let us go forward. Last but not the least, that is oral sources. The following sources are included in the oral sources of modern Indian history: folk songs, inspirational songs, rhythmic prose, that is OV, fairs, jalsa, art groups, and interviews, narrations, and folk tales and povada. Now let us see the inspirational songs. During the period of freedom movement, various inspirational songs were composed. At present, some of these songs are available in written form, but there are many other unpublished inspirational songs memorized by freedom fighters like हाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, and the next one is देश हमारा आँख कतारा हम सब इस पर हो कुर्बान. Hope students, you all know these types of inspirational songs, right? Now let us move forward. Next is povada. Now what is povada? Povada is a source for getting information about a historical event or the work of a person. There are various povadas composed on freedom struggle of 1857. Valor of revolutionaries during British rules, etc. Thus were used to create motivation and spirit among the people. Apart from this movement, the povadas were composed based on the work of Satya Shodhak Samaj for awakening the oppressed classes. The Samyukta Maharashtra movement and such other events were made available. I hope students now povada is clear. Now the next topic what I am going to start, I think everybody liked that, right? That is audio, video and audiovisual sources, right? We all are very much attracted toward it. In the modern period, due to development of technology, there was a development in the art of photography, recording and films. Now let us go to the photographs. Photographs are visual source of modern Indian history. With the discovery of art of photography, photograph of various persons, events, objects, structure, places were clicked. Though these photographs we get information of the person or an event is a visual format. It's all because of the discovery in art of photography. Now, in case of medieval period, there are paintings available that depict the physical features of a person or visual description of a particular event. Photograph of a person gives information about the physical features, their dressing styles, etc. We come to know about it with the help of the photographs. Of an event give a visual image of the event, whereas photograph of an object or a structure helps in understanding its nature. Students, now let us come upon the next, that is recordings. The discovery of technique of recording was also as important as photography. Recording is a form of audio source of history. During modern period, the speeches of leaders, of important personalities, songs, etc. are available in the form of recordings. They can be used as a source of history. For example, national anthem Jana Gana Mana sung by Rabindranath Tagore himself, or the speeches of Subhash Chandra Bose can be used as an audio source for the Now let us move forward, that is films. Films are considered as a unique discovery of modern technology in the 20th century. There was a great development in the technique of filmmaking. Films are considered as a unique discovery, right? Now, Dadasaheb Phalke in the year 1930 laid the foundation of Indian film industry. Audiovisual recording of Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement, and such other historical incidents are available. Through these films, the events could be seen in reality. Archaeological sources of this period are to a great extent found in a better state. Now, as we all know, compared to ancient and medieval period, the sources of study of modern Indian history are found in abundance and variety. There is a great need of preserving these historical sources through which the rich tradition of history can be handed over to the next generation. Right, students? Now, I hope you all have understood this chapter 1, right? Now, I have some work for you, dear students. You have to find out the statues and memorials in your neighboring areas, and you have to note down the information regarding them. You can even note out the personality of a person. Now, other thing you have to do is you can collect some inspirational songs and povadas related to the Indian freedom movement. I hope you all have enjoyed this lesson. Thank you.